I married my best friend to help him, but I never expected what happened 5 years later. When I was 24, my best friend Noah received devastating news. His visa was expiring. If he couldn't stay in the country, he would have to leave behind his job, friends, and the life he'd spent years building. One evening, while we sat eating takeout on my apartment floor, he jokingly said, "Guess I'll need to marry someone." I laughed. Then suddenly stopped. An idea had crossed my mind. 3 months later, we were standing in a courthouse, getting married, not because we were in love, not because we were secretly dating, but because we were best friends helping each other. At least that's what we told everyone. The rules were simple. Separate bedrooms, separate lives, no romance, no complications, and for a while it worked, until little things started changing. Like the way he always left a cup of coffee on the counter before I woke up, or how he waited up whenever I worked late, or how he remembered every tiny detail I ever mentioned. When my grandmother passed away, Noah sat beside me through the entire funeral. He didn't say much. He just held my hand, and somehow that meant everything, but neither of us ever crossed the line. Years passed, 5 years to be exact. Then one night we attended a wedding together. During the reception, someone asked how long we'd been married. 5 years, Noah answered. The woman smiled. "You two look very much in love." We laughed it off. But on the drive home, neither of us spoke, because for the first time we both wondered if it was true. A few weeks later, I came home from work and found Noah packing boxes. My heart dropped. "Are you moving?" He nodded. His permanent residency had finally been approved. The reason for our marriage no longer existed. For a moment I couldn't breathe. That's when I realized something terrifying. I didn't want him to leave, not because he was my friend. Because I loved him. Before I could say anything, Noah pulled a small envelope from his pocket. Inside was a letter. He had written it 2 years earlier but never had the courage to give it to me. The first sentence said, "I think I fell in love with my wife and I don't know what to do about it." I started crying before I finished reading. Then I told him I'd been in love with him too. We both laughed and cried, and kissed for the first time. 1 year later, we had a second wedding. This time not for paperwork, not for immigration, not for convenience, but because two best friends had accidentally found the love of their lives, and honestly, it was worth the wait.